What if aliens invade Earth? Imagine this. You wake up one morning, grab your phone, scroll through the usual news, and boom, aliens are here! No, not that we found another galaxy kind of news, but real in-your-face flying saucers hovering over your city kind of aliens. Panic everywhere. But hold on, let's rewind. What exactly would happen if aliens decided to come to Earth? And not for a friendly visit, but to take over? Let's dive in. First things first, how would they even get here? Well, these are aliens, so they've probably got some mind-blowing technology. Imagine huge spacecraft that can travel faster than light, zipping through space like they're on a joyride. They could be invisible 1 minute, and then bam, there they are, floating above us, casting shadows over entire cities. And before you know it, they're landing, and the world is about to change forever. So, how would they invade? Guns blazing? Laser beams shooting down from the skies? Nope. These aliens are smart. They'd probably first take over our satellites. Ever tried living without Wi-Fi or GPS? Total chaos. Suddenly, no one can post Instagram selfies, no one can Google what happens if aliens invade Earth, and worst of all, no Netflix. The world would freak out. People would be stumbling around, lost, bumping into each other, screaming, "I can't get a signal!" But that's just the start. The aliens wouldn't stop at our satellites. They'd probably hack into our power grids too. Boom, blackouts. Now we're not just without Wi-Fi, we're without electricity. Imagine cities in total darkness. No traffic lights, no elevators, no coffee machines. People would be running around with candles like it's the medieval times, panicking over their phone batteries dying. It's a nightmare. And then, of course, the aliens would reveal themselves. Maybe they'd hover over all the major cities, blasting messages like, "People of Earth, we come in peace." Kind of. But wait, what would they even look like? Big green heads with slimy skin and multiple eyes? Or maybe they'd look just like us, but taller, smarter, and with much better fashion sense. Or, and here's a scary thought, maybe they wouldn't even have bodies, just pure energy floating around, messing with our minds. Now, assuming they actually want to take over, how would we fight back? Could we even fight back? Humans have been preparing for alien invasions for decades, in the movies at least. Hollywood's taught us to shoot them with rockets or send Will Smith to punch them in the face. But what if these aliens have force fields? What if their ships are immune to everything we throw at them? Imagine the military launching missile after missile, and the aliens just swatting them away like flies. Yikes! We'd probably need some crazy new weapon, something out of a sci-fi movie. Maybe a laser gun that's been secretly developed by some government agency. Or maybe we'll have to team up with other countries in a massive global defense. Imagine world leaders coming together, putting aside all their differences just to defeat the alien threat. Picture the world united for once. Who'd be in charge of our defenses? Elon Musk? He'd probably volunteer to fly his rockets up to the alien mothership and negotiate a deal. And don't forget Jeff Bezos. He'd be offering them Amazon Prime in exchange for sparing humanity. But what if, and this is a wild idea, what if they didn't want to destroy us? What if they wanted to take over Earth, but in a more corporate way? Imagine aliens walking into our offices, wearing suits, holding briefcases, and saying, "We're your new bosses now. Please file your reports by 5 p.m. Earth time." They'd probably make us work for them in some intergalactic business scheme, mining rare materials from our planet, or sending us on long space missions to deliver their packages. They could take over all our companies and industries. McDonald's, Apple, Google, all run by aliens. Welcome to the new galaxy. Would you like some fries with your alien burger? Or maybe they'd mess with us even more. What if they studied human behavior and decided to take over through our favorite thing, reality TV? They'd put cameras everywhere, filming everything we do, and turn Earth into a giant reality show for their entertainment. Alien Big Brother or Keeping Up with the Humans. They'd sit back in their spaceships, eating alien popcorn, and laughing at all the drama. But let's not kid ourselves. Aliens might not be so nice. What if they were like, "This planet looks great, but these humans are a mess. We're getting rid of them." Total invasion. Cities would be wiped out. People would go into hiding. Every day would feel like a scene from a survival movie, with everyone trying to outsmart the aliens. Could we form underground resistance movements? Would people start wearing tinfoil hats thinking that might help? And what about the conspiracy theorists? They've been saying for years that aliens exist, and now they'd be like, "I told you so!" They'd probably set up secret meetings to figure out how to fight back. Imagine them coming up with plans to communicate with the aliens using laser pointers, or building secret bunkers filled with canned beans and bottled water. Meanwhile, scientists around the world would be working non-stop. We need to figure out what they want. Why are they here? Can we negotiate? They'd probably try to learn the alien language, sending signals back and forth. hoping for some peaceful resolution. But let's face it, most people would be more concerned with stocking up on toilet paper than negotiating with aliens. Classic humans.
Why are they here? Can we negotiate? They'd probably try to learn the alien language, sending signals back and forth, hoping for some peaceful resolution. But let's face it, most people would be more concerned with stocking up on toilet paper than negotiating with aliens. Classic humans.
And then there's the craziest possibility. What if we actually win? Somehow, against all odds, humans pull off the impossible and defeat the alien invaders. Maybe it's some freak accident, like the aliens being allergic to Earth's atmosphere, or they can't handle the smell of garlic bread. Or maybe we discover their one weakness, like, I don't know, they hate loud music, and we blast rock concerts 24/7 until they beg for mercy. If we did win, just imagine the celebration. People dancing in the streets, fireworks going off everywhere. Alien ships crashing down into the ocean while we reclaim our planet. Social media would explode with "we did it" memes, and everyone would be posting alien selfies. Governments would issue medals, and the scientists who figured out the aliens' weakness would be world heroes. There would be statues of Will Smith everywhere. Okay, maybe not, but it's fun to imagine. But honestly, would we really win? Let's be real here. If aliens have the tech to travel light years and reach Earth, they're probably way more advanced than we are. Our best bet would be to outsmart them somehow. Maybe charm them with our music, movies, or endless supply of cat videos. If we could convince them that Earth isn't worth taking over, maybe they'd leave us alone. Or maybe, just maybe, they'd look at us and think, these humans are too weird. Let's go invade Mars instead. And after all that chaos, maybe life would go back to normal. Maybe the aliens would pack up their spaceships and leave, and we'd all pretend it never happened. But deep down, everyone would know. We'd remember the day the aliens came, and we'd forever be prepared. The next time there's a strange light in the sky, people would look up and think, are they back? So what if aliens invade Earth? Well, it would be terrifying, hilarious, chaotic, and unpredictable. But one thing's for sure, it would be the wildest time in human history. And hey, at least we'd have one heck of a story to tell.